in May. These students were incredible. It was the first time we've taken a 6th grade only ensemble to NISMA, not only from School Road, but from the Liverpool district. And so that in and of itself was a huge opportunity, and they showed up and performed so well. They earned a rating of silver, and I'm so proud of them. So let's give it a round. Now, it's not a concert unless I put a big old typo in the program. Our next piece is Silverbrook, Not Sure What Overture, which is also a great piece by Michael Sweeney. But we hope you enjoy our next piece, Silverbrook. solo festival. We had a total of 32 students from School Road Middle School show up and prepare a solo to play in front of an expert on their instrument. That in and of itself can be an intimidating experience. And these students rose to the occasion and did something that is hard to expect of anybody, let alone a teenager. So I am so unbelievably proud of them. So if you are a sixth grader who participated in Solo Festival, can you please stand? We're waiting for you. We have one more piece from our sixth grade band.